This video is sponsored by EA. Thank you so much, EA, for inviting me to this early access event and providing a game code. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Boo, and today this is our first look at the Goth Galore kit. I want to make it known that I was gifted this kit from EA, and I want to run through the items today so you guys can decide for yourselves whether you want to purchase this kit. If this is something you are looking at buying but maybe you don't have the funds for it, I am actually hosting a giveaway over on my Twitter where you can enter to go in the running to get this kit or the Castle Estate kit as well, up to you. So essentially I'm just going to run through the items really quickly today on The Sims, and then I think I'm going to try and create some outfits for them, because even though these items might be really beautiful on their own, they might not work together. I know a lot of The Sims clothing doesn't sit right when you've got a shirt and a skirt or a shirt and pants. I feel like sometimes there's a lot of clipping, so that is something I'm definitely looking into today. I do already know there is a couple bugs with this kit, which I will make known to you guys, so if you do use this, just be really cautious about that. But for the most part, I'm really excited about this kit because it is something different, and I think people that don't use CC or play on console will really enjoy the stuff that comes in this kit. So let's get into it. First off, I'm going to start with shirts, and my beautiful model today is my sim Sasha. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you might actually recognize this sim. I decided to pull some older sims out of the vault to try on these clothes today. So the first item we have here is I think it's like a leather shirt with some straps on it, and it looks like there is some mesh underneath, and then we also have a harness that is incorporated into the shirt as well. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. We have a few swatches here, and as you can see, as we go along in the swatches, the mesh underneath actually changes. Sometimes we have this webbing, and sometimes we also have this ripped version. So I think that's really cool that they've done that. It is way more interesting than just having the same shirt with different swatches. I think my favorite ones are going to be the pastel colors because I just love pastel, but I am going to try and stick to some of the more darker, like OG goth items for Sasha today. All right, so second we've got a leather jacket with just a plain shirt underneath. This one seems very basic, but I really like it. On the back, it looks like there are some like ties, which I think is a really cute add-on. I like that. Next, this one reminds me of something we got in the high school years pack, but I do really like the swatches on this shirt, especially this pastel one. This really reminds me of the high school years pack. But I do actually really like it still. I think these shirts are really good for the Sims to put on your teenagers, especially because they are very modest, but do bring out a lot of character. Our next shirt is a cropped top. That's nice. This one I think is very similar to the first shirt with the mesh underneath. I think they've used the same mesh components here, but I do like how it has got like a corset top and it is cropped. I do really like this one. Now, this is one of the broken items in the pack. So this is a jacket with a hood. First of all, I'm not a huge fan of these kind of jackets in The Sims anyway because they're never hair compatible. So they don't really work on Sims that have a longer hairstyle. But as you can see, when I've put this on, my Sims eyes have actually become double the size. This item does actually glitch out your Sim's eyes. I'm not sure if there's going to be a fix for it, but if you are using this item in this pack, please be cautious. If you want your Sim looking like your Sim, its eyes are going to get bigger. So I think we'll just quickly look at the swatches, but this is definitely not one of my favorite items. I don't like anything that changes my Sim's face, but also I'm just not a huge fan of the hoods on the Sims. I think this would have been really cute if they had like the hood draped on the back, because you can also see there is like a 3D piece here with the zipper, so they definitely put a lot of detail into this one, but I don't like the hood. I don't. And our last item is another crop top. This one is actually really cute and really simple. I feel like you could use this on any Sim at any point. And then of course we've got some add-on pieces with the mesh underneath, which I really like as well. Ooh, and you can actually see down here that it is got thumb holes, so it goes over your hands. That's really cool. I like that. Okay, so for the sake of this, I'm just going to put on this like really basic crop so we can see the pants. All right, so there seems to be 5 pairs of pants, which I really like. The first one is a very mini short with some ties on the side. I really like this. It's very basic. I'm glad it is not super low-waisted. I'm glad they've actually pulled these pants up. Again, I would prefer if the Sims had high-waisted stuff sort of like a little bit higher, but I feel like we're getting there. You know what? Another 5 years and we'll finally have some high-waisted things. But yeah, I really like these pants. They're cute. They would be cute with the longer shirt. I want to see if they get tucked. Okay, it does get tucked. And then these ones do go over, which obviously makes sense. So I feel like they've worked really hard to actually make sure none of these items clip, I'm hoping, which is a good sign. Next, we've got some basic leather pants. See, these ones are a bit low-waisted for my liking, but I do think they work well for what they are supposed to be. I think the low-waisted works. So just black jeans, different mesh on the bottom and the side. I feel like we're going to see a lot of the same textures on these clothing, which I'm hoping is a good sign because then we can match up the swatches, right? Yeah, there's some leather belts, some straps, some mesh, and some grips, which is very interesting. Okay. Next are some cargo pants. These are probably going to be my go-to, these or the last one. I really am into cargo pants right now on my Sims. I do really like them. I love the zipper. I love the belt. I think they're really, really pretty. Let's have a quick look at the swatches. Yeah, again, it's the same things we've already seen, but I really like them. Next, we have a skirt. I'm actually kind of disappointed that this is so low-waisted. I do wish this was a little bit higher, especially because it is a pleated skirt and I feel like the pleats just sit really sadly. I feel like for this piece, if it was going to be a short skirt like this, they should have had it a bit more high-waisted, but I think if they wanted to have it on the hips, it should have been lower waisted and a lot longer. It still looks cute and I feel like this would go with a lot of the outfits, but yeah, it's not my personal style. I feel like it should drop lower or higher. I feel like it's just this odd medium, which I'm not really loving, especially with the belt. Like if you're gonna put a belt on, probably not going to put it like mid between your waist and your hips, right? You're going to sit it on one or the other, but that's okay. I actually really like this last swatch with the little crosses on it. I think that's really cute. Okay, so that's all of the tops and the bottoms. Let's have a quick look at the full body outfits. Okay, so there's just 2 full body outfits for this kit. The first one is a dress. This is a like skirt top combo, I believe. Looks like it because it has a belt on it. I don't know, this one's okay. I like the style of this one. I think it's really cute. Again, I'm not a huge fan of that one. And then the second one is a full body outfit with like a trench coat. I feel like this would have been better as 2 pieces. It makes my Sim just, I don't know, she looks very tall now. I would have loved if the jeans were a little bit higher on this outfit, but I think maybe this is converted from a masculine frame because it does look a little bit warped in the middle, but that also could just be my Sim's body. I'm not mad about this. I do really like the idea of it. I just am not sure if I'm actually a huge fan of how it's turned out. So there are all the clothing pieces. I'm going to quickly, I might just put this dress on her because it's easy, and I'm going to move on to the shoes. So we have 2 pairs of shoes for females. The first one is a boots. They're both boots. This one has some straps on it and a little metal plate at the front. It's pretty basic. It's a shin high boot, and then the next one we've got is more of a knee high boot. It's very similar. Oh, I actually really like this one. It is a platform boot. That's nice. I wish the black swatches were a bit more black. Oh wait, there's a second swatch. That's odd. They usually put the black swatch first. Okay, never mind. It's just a laced boot. I think this one's actually really cool. I do really like that. So these are the swatches for the boot. Oh my gosh, I thought this would be pastel, but it just changes the metal on it, which I actually kind of like that. That's nice. And then we've got some colored versions of this boot, pastel and white. And I think we've just basically got the same thing for this shorter boot as well. So I'm going to pop this one on her. I'm going to see if we have any accessories that have come with this kit. Okay, we have a couple accessories. So the first one is a, oh, what are these called? Like a leather arm bracelet with spikes on it. This is very gothy. This is very what I think most people would think of when they think about goths. So I really like that. I'm happy they have included this. And then our second thing, which actually you can use these 2 together, is a pair of gloves. For the sake of this demonstration, I will change her into some shorts. There we go. There we go. And I really like this, like a finger glove. I think that's really cool. Okay, I love that. Okay, so that's all of our clothes and accessories for the body. Okay, so we have 2 accessories. We have a pair of earrings, which one side looks to be a really cool, like small plug, and then the next one we've got some rings over here, like some earrings. I'm not really sure what the terminology is for these kind of jewelry items, but they are really cool and I love how they're mixed matched, and they also come in a bunch of different colors as well. I'm actually really liking this rainbow swatch. I think it's really pretty. And then we've got gold, red, and pink as well. So that's really awesome. And then we also have a necklace as well. This is just a leather band with a chain on it. I've got so many CC items like this already, but I actually really like how they've made this one. It is very different to anything I've really seen, and oh my gosh, I don't know, the rainbow is, I just love it. It's so cool. I think they've done really well with the accessories so far. And then jumping into makeup, this is the part I'm least looking forward to. I'm not a huge fan of EA makeup in general, but we will give it a go. So we have got this black smudged eye makeup that sort of goes down the cheek. It comes in some different swatches. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think it's made well, but I just don't think this is my style. Again, this is a goth kit, so it does make sense, obviously, and I think it actually looks pretty cool for your Sims. I'm curious what category this would be in though, because I would want to pair another eyeliner with it, so I do hope this is more of a blush item. Yeah, it's definitely a blush item because you can pair the eyeliner with this, and I think it looks way better when you actually do that. I think my sim is actually starting to look really cool now. So this is the eyeliner you get in the pack. It is obviously a very heavy eyeliner, and the swatches here, you can change the upper lid color. I think the Sims have actually really improved on their makeup because some of these swatches you see have like a bit of a cut crease now. So definitely getting there. I do prefer just the plain black swatch. I think that the sort of like messy makeup is definitely a vibe in this kit. And then the last thing we've got is the lip swatch. So it's just a very pigmented lip with obviously like a darker edge and then lighter in the middle. Very classic for the goth era, I would say. I do prefer just the plain black swatch. This is probably not something I would use. I think if I turned, but that actually doesn't really help it at all. I do prefer it just the plain black. So those are the lips. I do actually really like these swatches. I think they've done really well on the lips. I love how harsh the lines are around the lips as well. It really makes the makeup stand out. So I think that's everything in the feminine presenting that comes with the goth kit. So let's have a quick look at the masculine really quickly. I am using my sim Jack as a model today. Thank you, Jack. So first of all, I'm going to go straight into the full body because yeah, I think I'm right in suggesting that this full body piece was originally made for the male form and it's been converted over for female, which is why it was a bit wibbly wobbly in the middle on my other sim. I think it looks way better on Jack than it does on Sasha, just for the sake of it, I think, fitting a bit better. Like on her, it just looked like she was very long. So it's got all the same swatches as we already saw. I actually really like this on men. I think it looks wonderful. I really like this piece. Moving into tops, I think we've got a lot of the same things. These 2 items at the start are exactly the same. The third one is a shirt, which I think we're going to see all of these items have the same swatches, but I really like this shirt. It's pretty casual, pretty cool. I think if you paired it with some cargos, it would go really well. Next is this shirt. And then our last piece is this jacket with the hood. And I think surprisingly, it doesn't actually affect your eyes when it's on male sims, just female. His eyes seem to be staying the same. So take what you want from that. And then moving on to pants. Okay, perfect. So I was really hoping we're going to get these cargo pants for male. I'm really glad that we have gotten them. Next is these skinny jeans. Again, basically the same as what we've already seen. And then these last ones, I love this. These are my favorite thing in this whole pack, these shorts. I'm really a huge fan of these. Did I skip these when we were looking at female? I think I did because I don't remember putting them on my female sim, but oh, I love them. And the straps at the back, they're just wonderful. They are the same as what the females get. I think they're just a little bit lower down the leg. Moving on to accessories, we have the exact same thing again, same earring. same necklace, although unfortunately this one does get tucked into the shirt, so I can't actually see it. And for makeup, we just have the blush swatch, which is this down the face smudged black eyeliner look. So I believe that is everything that comes with the Goth Galore kits. I'm going to really quickly give these Sims some looks so we can just see these items paired together, styled. So if you do purchase this pack, you'll know how you style these items. Give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so these are the looks that I've created with the Goth kit. I hope you like them. You can see the accessories being used here. Decided to give Sasha a couple outfits. I really like this one with the cargo pants. I think it's really cool. And then the third one, I decided to do something pastel. I had to. I love pastels, so we did that one. And then on Bambi over here, we've done a bit more of a witchy look. So I hope you like this. I think it's really cool. She looks great. Look at her makeup. Looks really good on her. And then last of all, I've given Jack the full body outfit, obviously, because that was my favorite thing. So he reminds me of Spike from Buffy so bad right now. And I think these items look really good. So that is the Goth Galore kit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like the items in this pack, please let me know in the comments below. And if you do want to enter my giveaway, head over to Twitter and you can enter over there. It is EA app PC only, so please just keep that in mind. But I hope you guys enjoy and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!